with more Nameless. It was a bright, sunny morning. The sun was shining through the windows. Hi, good morning.
좋은 아침이에요, 마스터. 좋은 아침. 정의의 용사가 출격하기 딱 좋은 날씨야.
Okay, but where's Lance? I looked around but didn't find him.
선도위원이라서 오늘은 먼저 등교했어요.
I see. I guess I did wake up a bit late today. Lance is so hardworking.
무슨 소리? 성실하면 바로 이 레드님이시지. 자, 이거 봐. 아침에 창문 앞에서 위기에 처해 있는 이 녀석을 내가 구조했어.
What a hero. This kid?
아침부터 성실하게 맡은 바 임무를 충실히 수행했단 말씀이지. 역시 나는 용사로서의 자격이 충분해.
Keep up the hard work, Red. Red held out a black thing in his hand. Oh god! The spider! It was hairy and had 8 legs. Red was holding on to a spider. The spider's legs twitched in the air. Ah! I screamed and ran to the living room. That would be me in real life, too. I appreciate that he saved that spider's life. However, it was in danger. But I am terrified of spiders.
그렇게 뛰시면 위험해요.
Not as dangerous as that spider.
조심해. 그러다 넘어지겠어. 아침부터 무슨 소란?
I ran without looking and ended up bumping into Yuri, who was coming out from his room. He caught me from almost falling and hugged me. But because of his shock from that spider, I didn't care about how he was holding me.
아침 인사가 꽤 격한 걸. 물론 난 마이하니가 이렇게 적극적으로 나서 기쁘지만 말이야.
Don't let it get close to me.
아침부터 이렇게 귀여운 애들을. 체리보이, 너 지금 뭘 들고 있는 거냐?
Put it outside.
아, 이거? 아침에 내 방 창문에서 발견한 녀석인데 창문에 낀 게 불쌍해서 구해준 거야. 그런데 갑자기 히로인이
I don't like spiders. Red shrugged his shoulders as if he didn't know why. Along with Red's hands, the spider's legs moved as well. I barely stopped myself from screaming and shut my eyes. This is so bad for my eyes. I would just leave. I would be out of the house. I'm like, well, I'm going to school. Bye. I think the master is afraid of insects. Oh, you already said that. I don't have to read.
그때 인형인 우리들을 꼭 껴안고 계속 놀고 있었지. 역시 여자아이는 여자아이야. 그렇게 된 거라군.
Don't come! Red, get that thing out of here!
자세히 보면 꽤 귀여운데.
Red gave me a disheartened look. But that won't work on me right now. I was about to scream again when Yuri held on to me tighter. At his touch, I came back to my senses and realized he was completely hugging me. I was startled by the late realization. My face turned red. Yuri whispered into my ears. My body stiffened at his sneaky smile. Yuri grinned and whispered again. Stop it, Yuri. I can't. After whisper tickling my ears, I felt goosebumps creep up my whole body. What are you talking about? I yelled and backed away. I was already flustered from the spider, but Yuri took a chance to fool around again. Nowhere is safe for me. Yuri looked disappointed as I pushed him away. You have such a dirty mouth. Thanks anyways. I came back to my senses thanks to you. I glared at Yuri and turned my back. As soon as I turned around, I saw Red still holding on to the spider. I broke out in a cold sweat and pointed at the door. And Red, please take that outside. I'm begging you. No. I'm sorry, Red. I have arachnophobia. Red pouted and headed towards the door. Finally breathed. I think my heart is still pounding. Tay handed me a steaming cup of tea. My hands were still trembling as I took the cup. Thanks. How could he have a spider on his hands? Just talking about it made me shiver. Tay smiled to see me like that. I felt myself finally calm down at a smile. Tay soon hardened his face and said in a serious voice,
그래도 거미는 사람에게 해를 끼치는 곤충은 아니야. 사람에게 해를 끼치는 건 사람인 경우가 많아.
Yup.
왜 내 쪽을 보고 말하는 거야? 꼭 내가 해를 끼치기라도 한다는 말 같은데? 어? 눈치챘어? 이런. 나는 네가 못 알아들을 줄 알았는데. 헤이.
Yuri glared at Tay. Tay smiled in response.
그렇게 노려볼 건 없어. 사실이잖아. 사실이라니. 내가 언제 해를 끼쳤단 거야? 잊은 건 아니겠지? 리무진 사건 말이야. 어제 하루 종일 그 이야기로 아카데미가 얼마나 떠들썩했는지 알기나 해? 급해서 횡설수설 둘러댄 내 탓도 있지만 진짜 잘못한 사람이 누군지 정도는 너도 알고 있겠지?
I think I know what Tay's talking about. He's talking about the maid thing, right?
물론 나쁜 쪽으로 본다면 그렇겠지. 하지만 분명히 좋은 점도 있었다고 생각하는데.
Yuri shrugged his shoulders.
당당히 같이 다닐 수 있게 됐으니 얼마나 좋아. 딸링도 지금이 훨씬 편하지. 아, 이참에 정말로 메이드복을 입어보는 건 어때? 엄청 귀여울 거야.
It's impossible to have a serious conversation with Yuri. He was smiling as if he was really imagining me in a maid uniform. It almost made me proud to see him so positive, regardless of the situation. I was letting out a sigh, but Tay actually seemed pissed.
선생 일을 그만두고 싶은 게 아니라면 거기까지 하지 그래? 네 덕분에
True.
더 불편해졌다는 걸 정말 몰라? 전교생한테서 곱지 않은
Yeah,
시선을
tell him,
받는단
Tay.
말이야.
Tay said in a low voice. I must really be mad to scold him like that. He always smiled and gently told people off. I've never seen him like this.
유리, 넌 네 행동으로 인해서 상대방이 어떤 상황에 처할지를 생각하지 않는 것 같아. 그게 너의 최대 단점이라는 거 알고 있어? 어여쁜 숙녀에게 귀여운 옷을 추천하는 게 뭐가 그렇게 잘못이지? 그리고 여기에 피해를 보는 사람이 어디 있다는 거야? 너야말로 항상 주변 눈치를 보면서 그렇게 속물을 미소만 짓는 건 그만두시지. 내가 모를 거라고 생각하는 건 아니지? 너 그렇게 사는 건 피곤하지 않냐?
At Yuri's words, Tay closed his eyes. This isn't good.
두 사람 다 왜 그래요?
Yeah, calm down. I knew from the beginning that they didn't get along very well, but I didn't know it was this bad. I didn't even notice the tea getting cold and peered at both of them. They were still glaring at each
그래
other.
맞아. 너네 갑자기 왜 그래? 오늘 재수 없는 은발머리 녀석도 없어서 모처럼 기분 좋게 등교한다는데.
I tried to calm them down.
진짜로 싸우는 건 아니지?
At Red's words, Tay let out a sigh. I think he didn't want to make things more awkward.
됐어. 아무튼 아카데미에서는 되도록 오너에게 접근하지 마. 오너를 정말로 생각한다면 말이야.
Tay stopped looking at him and said,
너한테 충고받고 싶진 않군. 그리고 마이 허니에게 다가가는 건 불가항력이야. 거미만 보고도 이렇게 무서워하는데 어떻게 내가 그냥 지나칠 수 있겠어?
Yuri looked at me and winked. I shook my head. Yuri's gaze fixed at the teacup. Oh, Yuri's gaze fixed at the teacup in my hand.
그때 그 친가?
Huh? Oh. Yuri changed the subject. Come to think of it, I've made this tea for Yuri once. Thanks to him changing the subject, the air loosened up. I took the chance and started talking about the tea. Oh, you remember. I made this for you before.
그렇군. 어쩐지 익숙한 향이라고 생각했지. 맞아. 시크릿 가든이란 이름이었지. 언제 맡아도 정말 좋은 향기야.
Yuri leaned close to smell the scent better. I missed a chance to back away, but Tay's voice stopped Yuri.
유린 이 유리가 시크릿 가든을 어떻게 알고 있지? 그러는 너도 알고 있단 말이네. 그야 당연하지. 이건 반줄에서 내가 가져온 차니까. 점장님께서 특별히 나눠주신 거라고.
Tay frowned a bit.
아, 그때도 마이 허니가 반줄에서 사왔다고 했었지.
Yuri sounded a bit disappointed and backed away. But he sparkled his eyes again soon and talked to me.
그건 넘어가고 그것보다 이걸 보니까 생각이 났어. 기억나? 그때 달링이 차를 대접해줬을 때 내가 분명히 밤새를 하겠다고 했지. 오늘 어때? 둘이 밖에 나가서 데이트하자. 내가 근산 잡지를 모실게. 너가 꼭 가보고 싶은 곳이 있어. 어때?
Yuri grinned. Is he serious? I had no way to tell if he was being serious or if he's just joking around again, but he was giving me the same smile he always gives when he makes fun of me.
히로인을 이상한 곳으로 데려가려는 건 아니지? 내 마음속 정의의 목소리가 위험하다고 말하는 것 같은데.
Red frowned and continued. I guess no one believes in Yuri anymore.
그리고 말이지, 세상 모든 여자가 네 데이트 신청에 넘어올 거라고 생각한다면 그건 착각이라고. 히로인은 자기 주장이 강한 여자니까 말이야.
Red nodded at his own words. I guess Red must see me as that kind of person. But Yuri shook his head.
설마 그럴 리가. 레이디들은 언제나 날 환영해. 뮤즈의 걸작인 나에게 아름다운 레이디들이 관심을 보이는 건 당연한 이치야. 어젯밤에도 뮤즈의 인도에 따라 아름다운 레이디들과 황홀한 데이트를 즐기고 왔단 말이야.
Wow. I see. I wondered where he went every night. He was busy dating, huh? I don't feel so good. Why do I feel like I've been tricked? Can't help but frown at imagining Yuri with a strange woman.
너같이 특이한 창조물은 이해하지 못하겠지만.
Oh, Yuri. Yuri raised his head and laughed at Red. He was completely ignoring him.
창조? 야, 옐로우, 지금 저 말 나 욕한 거야?
Can't tell.
글쎄요. 그래서 달링, 대답은 당연히 같이 갈 거지?
Yuri looked at me and asked. I mean, I have to, right? It's the Yuri route. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be playing hard to get here or not. Part of me is saying that, like, I should, because of, like, the mentality of, like, all the girls are always, like, going along with whatever Yuri says, and so, like, I'll be the one girl that doesn't, and because of that, he just wants me more, and then we date or something, but he already wants me, so I don't freaking know. Whatever, just okay. We'll just go with it. Alright.
히로인, 진심이야?
Red looked at me
왜
surprised.
놀라는 거야? 마이 허니가 데이트 신청을 수락하는 게 뭐 어때서?
Yeah, I feel like I should be playing hard to get. I don't know why, but it's what my heart says, but we're ignoring my heart in this timeline. Tay looks at me silently. He looks a bit worried.
저기 데이트라면 그 둘이서만. 그렇지. 연애 소설 공식에 의하면 이런 식으로 두 번의 데이트를 마치면 세 번째 데이트에는 아주 멀고 아름다운 어른의 여행을 떠날 수 있지.
Is that how it
다시
is?
한번 생각해보는 게 좋지 않겠어?
Tay's like, please think about this. I don't understand why Tay's reacting that way. I do. Oh, wait, she said I do. I didn't read it right. A very long and beautiful trip for adults. Did Yuri already go on those trips with several girls without telling me? Thinking about that really made me feel disgusted. Now Yuri seemed like an animal that harmed people more than a spider ever will. My mind changed after hearing that. I'm not going.
아, 갑자기 왜? 그러지 말고 같이 가자. 내가 절대 잊지 못할 날로 만들어줄게.
No, it's fine. You can spend those days with other girls. Calmly refused Yuri's suggestion. He looked at me silently for a while and soon shrugged his shoulders. Oh, what the... Why did that happen? Stop. Sorry about that. Anyway, he looked at me silently for a while and soon shrugged his shoulders.
오늘따라 마이하니가 까칠한 걸. 뭐 좋아. 여자의 마음은 하루에도 12번씩 바뀌는 법이지. 나랑 데이트가 하고 싶어지면 언제든 연락해. 난 항상 준비 완료 상태니까.
Yuri blew out a kiss. He's always so insincere. Seeing him give up so easily, he mustn't have been serious just now. Couldn't help but sigh to see him like that.
그나저나 내 생각에는 리무진을 계속 타는 건 네 평판에 좋지 않을 거라고 생각되는데.
Tay took away my finished teacup and asked, "Oh,
리무진 탈 마음이 아직도 있어?
is it because of a rumor that I'm a maid?" Tay looked really sorry. The person who should really apologize was indifferently eating his breakfast over there.
그렇지. 사실 나도 그 메이드라는 말 되게 기분 나빠. 애들이 자꾸 그 얘기를 하면서 실실 웃는데 굉장히 기분 나빠.
Want to date Red, but the game wouldn't let me.
메이드가 정확히 뭔지는 모르겠지만 난 네가 그런 식으로 사람들에게 웃음거리가 되는 건 싫어.
Aw. Red. Red stared at Yuri far away. After feeling the looks, Yuri tried to say something but stopped. He held up his fork to toss around a salad.
그리고 널 그런 놀림거리로 만든 유리 녀석한테 화가 나.
Red said in a low voice. Yuri must have heard what Red said, but he ignored it. He just kept on eating. This unusual scene bothered me.
마스터, 그럼 이제 마스터는 혼자 따로 가실 건가요?
Yanho pulled at my clothes and asked. He looked anxious. I didn't want the rest to worry because of me. I decided, I'll just take the limo as always.
정말이야?
Yeah, it happened already, and besides, as Yuri says, I don't have to sneak around anymore. A bus or a limousine, crowd's basically the same, so... And I'll feel like I'm running away if I back out now. Tay let out a long sigh.
그래 알았어. 네 생각이 그렇다면 나도 존중할게. 대신 무슨 일이 있을지도 모르니까 우리가 당분간은 옆에서 지켜줄게. 그 정도는 해도 되지? 말 한 번 잘 꺼냈어 총사령관. 히로인을 지키는 일이라면 나한테 맡겨. 히로인 나만 믿어. 이 정의의 용사가 있는 한 악의 무리가 널 괴롭히는 일은 없을 거야.
Yeah. Do you realize that the evil you're talking about is your fans? Completely ignorant of that, Red clenched his fist towards Yuri. Yuri finished his salad just in time.
다 먹었군. 이제 나가볼까?
Yuri stood up from his seat.
저 마스터 도움이 될지 모르겠지만 저도 마스터 옆에 있을게요. 그러니까 걱정 마세요.
Thanks, Yanho. I stroked his hair. Yanho closed his eyes like a baby rabbit. Yeah, what's done is done. Don't they say, enjoy the pain you can't avoid? Oh, that's a saying I haven't heard before. It won't matter whether people call me a maid or a housekeeper. Felt better seeing them all worry for me. Feel like everything will be fine just by having the boys by my side. It's time to go to school again. And we shall go to school in the next episode. Because I don't want another 40-minute episode like last time. Because that was a mistake that I didn't mean to happen. Anyway, see you in the next episode. Bye!